Well, I'll tell you, there is a group of people that I do think across the country are pretty tired, and those are probably the 28 million American workers who would benefit from increasing the minimum wage to more than $10 an hour. These are, in many cases, individuals who are raising a family of 4 below the poverty line, and I would anticipate that would make you pretty tired. That's why the president has worked so hard to encourage Congress to give those workers a raise.
When I think about poverty, I just think about those who don't have enough income to get by. Whether that be getting groceries, whether that be supporting their kids or getting them to school, or just living wages and having their own apartment. That's what I think of when I think of poverty. When it comes to raising the minimum wage, I agree to definitely raise it above $10 an hour. This will help our economy get more money in their pockets so they can go out and spend more in time for their families and their own livelihoods. This will better affect the economy because it will be able to put more back into it, making it grow as a part of that cycle.
Day. The food stamp program has expanded because of the recession and more people are getting food stamps, but you can't buy diapers with food stamps. And so there's this question, and we have this kind of growing, they call them the disconnected population. And we think that because we know that child poverty has very lasting impacts, it affects the way kids perform in school, and there's science now showing that children's brains can be affected for a lifetime from the stress of poverty, that at some point we're going to have to figure out a way to help these families. I know that people want to say, oh, their mothers should be working, but a lot of these, what we know about these families is that many of the women are disabled and not getting any disability payments. They're just people who are, they're really at the bottom of the income level. And for their children to have a shot in life, we're going to have to actually give them some cash. And I'm not sure exactly how you would craft a program like that, but basically the old welfare system kind of worked that way. And it wasn't a lot of money, but it was enough to raise people above 50% of the poverty level in general.
What we get with various education interventions. So the first one are, if you want, the usual suspect. Hire teachers, school meals, school uniform, scholarships. That's not bad. For your $100, you get between 1 and 3 extra years of education. Things that don't work so well is bribing parents, just because so many kids are already going to school that you end up spending a lot of money. And here are the more surprising results. Tell people the benefits of education. That's very cheap to do. So for every $100 you spend doing that, you get 40 extra years of education. And in places where there are worms, intestinal worms, cure the kids of their worms. And for every $100, you get almost 30 extra years of education. So these are not your intuition. This is not what people would have gone for. And yet these are the programs that work. We need that kind of information. We need more of it, and we need it to guide policy.